gonna start off with my foundation. First, I'm gonna use my Fix Plus to prep my skin. I'm using the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation Soft Matte in the color 95 Coconut. I'm gonna take it and spread it around on my face. I'm gonna wet my brush a little bit just so it spreads the foundation. I'm not gonna blend it down to my neck today because I'm wearing a choker, but normally I would blend it down to my neck, so I'd recommend that so it all blends out together. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera, but if you'd like to see an eyebrow tutorial, go ahead and comment that down below and I'll do that for you guys. Okay, so I did my eyebrows, and for the eyes, what I'm gonna do is just a really neutral eye, just a little bit of shimmer and some in the crease. Because you know, for school, this isn't like I wouldn't wear this every day to school, but on the days when you feel like getting a little jazzy, this is what I think would go best. But first, I'm gonna prime my eyelids with some concealer. This is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and this is actually the concealer that I'm gonna highlight my face with as well. So now I'm just gonna set my concealer on my eyelids with some powder so my eyeshadows don't crease throughout the day. So I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and this is the first one, not the semi-sweet. And what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna take a dark brown and I'm gonna apply with a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna apply it to my crease and blend it upwards slowly. I really like using browns because with browns you can build it up to how dark you want your face to be. Like, you could do a really neutral look, or you could make it even more smoky by adding more browns into the deep parts of your crease. So that's just what I'm doing here, just to deepen up the crease a little bit more. And then you want to take a blending brush. This is a Morphe brush. All my brushes are really Morphe brushes, if I don't say anything different. And I'm going to blend out the dark brown I just put in, and I'm just going to blend it upwards. When you're just starting out with makeup, blending really is the key. I'm not going to edit this. So now I'm going to add a gold shimmery color onto my lid. So first I'm going to spray my brush, and you want to use like just a flat brush so that you can just pat it onto your lid. And you want to spray it with some water just so it's wet so it can pick up the shimmery color and you don't have much fallout. And remember, with shimmery colors, it's always great to start off with a little bit because you can always build it up. So I'm just patting this all over my lid. Now what am I gonna do? I don't know. I don't got the answer, Sway. I don't got the answer, Sway. Now I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush and blend out the harsh ends of where I put the shimmery color and where the crease color meet. And I'm just gonna blend it together. Now I'm going to take this round, really dense brush to apply this really dark, I'll show you on the screen, this really dark brown to my crease, to my outer corner of my lid, and then I'm going to blend it out. You just want to tap it on the outer corner. This step is optional. You could have left it like just with the 2 shades and just blended that out, and that would have been fine. But I'm extra, so I always like to deepen up my crease even more. Now I'm going to go in and do my tear dot. I'm going to add an even brighter shimmery color. And first I'm going to take this small brush and I'm going to spray it with some water so that it can pick up the shimmery color. Now I'm going to go in and do my highlighting on my face. And the highlighter I use is by LA Girl Pro Concealer. And it is in the color Fawn. So these are the only places I highlight. I don't highlight my forehead just because I just don't like the way it looks on me. My forehead is actually big enough, so I don't like to highlight it. I just like to contour it if I'm contouring. But in this video I won't be contouring because for everyday school look I wouldn't wear contour. I just highlight and I bronze my face. So that's what I'm going to do later on. So I have my brush here. It's a little dirty, but it's just an angled brush. Angled fluffy brush. This is what I like to use to blend out my highlight, and I spray it with some water so it's better at blending it out. And the way I blend it out, you don't want to wipe it, you want to tap it. Otherwise when you wipe it you'll get those streaks in your makeup, so just make sure you're tapping it if you're using a brush. I'm just going to set it all over with a pressed powder so it doesn't move throughout the day. And what you want to do when you're setting your makeup with the pressed powder, you want to tap it into your skin. Otherwise, if you go in circles, it's going to disrupt what you already did and it's going to move the makeup around, the cream makeup. So you want to tap it into your skin to make it stay. Going back to the eyes, I'm just going to take this black, it's by NYX, it's a jumbo eye pencil. I use it for my waterline on the bottom and I'm just going to apply this there. I'm going to go back into my chocolate bar palette and I'm going to take the darkest brown we used and I'm going to take a flat brush now I'm going to go in with some mascara. I'm not going to be using falsies. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Always dropping stuff. Now I'm going to go in and bronze up my face. I'm sorry, this is a high-end bronzer. I have yet to find a drugstore bronzer that works really well on me, but I've heard a CoverGirl bronzer in like the deepest shade is a really good bronzer for women of color. So I really would recommend that one. I know a friend who uses it, but I'm definitely going to go and get that and try it out too. But what I'm using is the Terracotta Guerlain Bronzer, and it's in the shade 08 Ebony. This is how it looks. And I'm taking a different fluffy angled brush. If you need to, you can do the duck lips, and it helps you know where to bronze your face or where to do your contour. You can just go in the hollows of your cheeks, like where your cheeks go in. That's where you want to put your bronzer or contour. Just had a mini heart attack. I thought I wasn't recording this whole time. I was. Now I'm going to add some blush, and I'm sorry, my cover top for this broke off. So sad. I hate when that happens. But this blush is by Radiance, and it's in the color Warm Berry. This blush is amazing for women of color. It shows up so perfectly on our skin tones. It's the bomb. If you apply too much, you can always blend it out, which is usually what I do. Just go in with your powder brush, just blend it out lightly. Highlight. I'm going to be using MAC Gold Deposit today because I love this highlight. For women of color, it looks like it has a really natural glow on us. If you're not a woman of color, it shows up really nicely too. It gives you a nice golden glow. It's literally amazing. I don't even know where I got this. It's so random, but it's perfect for this. You don't have to do this, but I spray it with some water or Fix Plus, whatever I'm feeling, so I can pick up the color a lot better. Okay, I don't want to do too much because this is an everyday school look, because I tend to go a little bit heavy on the highlight. But I'm going to take it and put it on the high part of my cheekbones. So basically like up here by my eye almost. Just fluff it on there. And I'm going to blend it out later so it doesn't look so harsh. And you want to blend it upwards into like your temple. This part is actually optional too, but I recommend it. Do you guys like these bralettes from Victoria's Secret? Let me know what you think in the comments. I think they're so cute, but only if you can see them, because otherwise what's the point? But like, if they peek through a sweater, I feel like that's like... For my lips, I'm going to be doing a nude lip, and the way I do my nude lips, I just line them with a dark brown lip liner, and then I add like a pink color on my lip. Just because my lips, if you look at your lips, just see what color they naturally are and then kind of go off of that. You see at the center of my lips, they have that pink color, so that's why I'm doing pink on the center. But if you're a woman of color, you always want to make sure you line your lips with a brown when you're doing a nude lip or a pink lip. Always make sure you line your lips with a brown. Otherwise, it's going to look too bright on us. Then you want to rub your lips together to make sure the pink and the brown are blended together. Now what you want to do is just set your whole face